being here for my discussion. This is the first discussion of the day. So before starting the proper discussion, I would like to quickly recap what do we mean by offshore installation. So offshore installation is any structure or plant or vessel that is placed in the maritime area, so sea or lake or ocean, and its purpose is executing offshore activities. These offshore installations are made by men, and they can be either floating or fixed to the seabed. So we can distinguish offshore installations based on the purpose of the offshore activity. So we can have offshore installations for plants and oil, gas, and others for just power generation. So in the first part of this lecture, of this discussion, I want to invite you, based on the lecture of yesterday, to link each name to the correct figure, if you have any idea.
I think the two, green ship.
Yes, correct.
And the one with the semi.
I did. So you say the two is a green ship.
Yes.
And what did you say?
The one with the semi.
Yes, correct. So the third one is Jacob.
There was a chatting.
Ah. 1, 2.
Ah,
Okay. Yeah, right. Okay, and then in this next slide, the same idea is to link each name with the correct sentence. So, for example, if I say that one of these three has 3 or 4 legs that are lowered until they rest on the sea bottom, which one do you think is the answer?
Jacob.
Yeah, correct. And if one of the three is generally held in place by huge anchors.
Semi-submersible.
Yeah.
Green ship.
The third is green ship, yeah. And then one of the three is suitable only for shallow waters, because extending the legs too much would be impractical.
Jacob.
Correct. And then one and another option can be used to drill in much deeper water.
Semi-submersible and green ship.
Yeah. Good. Then one type can only operate to 150 meters in depth of water. Do you have any idea? Yeah, right. Then one platform is stable and safe enough to be used in turbulent offshore waters.
Semi-submersible.
Good. And then one can be quickly moved to new locations. Yeah. And one construction cost is much higher than the one of another one.
The Jacob is much more higher than semi-submersible.
No. Do you have any idea or any reason why?
Because Jacob is a lot of infrastructure, so to put it quite a lot, that's why I said it.
For semi-submersible, I think you use more costly technology and then
I think in terms of cost, semi-submersible and Jacob are more or less same.
the
Yeah, this is included in the sentence.
So the drill ship is much cheaper.
cost.
Cost much.
It was more?
Yeah, because you have to give all the things that a ship has and also add the wheeling things in.
Okay.
Okay, now for the second part of the discussion, I want to focus on the other offshore installations. So the ones that have that generate power. So we can have many categories, but the main famous ones are wind turbines. As you know, everyone knows they just convert the wind kinematic energy into the wind energy into the electricity. And we can have different types, and we will see later. And then there is the wave power, which is using basically the kinematic energy of the waves to be converted in electricity. So this is good to be put in places where waves are very high, but also stable and easy to predict. So we can have an easy predictable energy. And in the last idea is actually born in the last years. It's floating solars. So it's just solar panels which are on the surface of the sea. And this is because many times we don't have enough space on the land or rooftops, very large rooftops, to create solar panels. And so an idea is using them on the sea, but the ideal place for this is lakes or waters which are calm, in order not to disturb the system, to destroy the system. And among these three, now I want to focus on wind turbines, because there are different types based on where they are. So we can have wind turbines that are fixed on the land or on the ocean bottom, or also wind turbines that are floating. So I want to invite you to define pros and cons of each type, if you know.
Alors for the pros, for the land fix, it's easy maintenance.
Yes.
It's easier to install.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Easy maintenance.
And installation.
Yes, right.
Cheapest.
Cheapest, right.
For the cons, you have irregular position.
Yeah,
The wind is not always constant,
that's right.
and also production.
Irregular what?
Production.
Production.
Yeah, production.
Noise and vibration. And visual pollution. And you need to put it on some place you cannot put this thing because the ground is not.
Yeah, so you mean this limited installation side.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Other ideas for the land fixed ocean bottom fixed?
The size also. I know, but
It's a pro or a con?
no. I wanted to say the size of the wind turbine.
It's
The blade,
yeah.
but it's kind of the same route for the other.
what did you say? Ocean bottom fixed.
Oh, it's okay.
Harder to install. Can we install or? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Do you have any ideas for pros and cons of ocean bottom fixed?
For the pros, since it's on the ocean, the wind is higher, like more powerful
Yeah.
and more constant.
Maybe less noise pollution.
Oh yeah, the material need to be stronger because the environment is more aggressive because you need to stand like salt water and so on.
So it's cons.
Yeah, it's a con. And the maintenance is harder because you need to have a boat to go on the.
Yeah,
Wind
that's
turbine.
right. Yes. And any other ideas?
Maybe ocean bottom fixed also has limited installation size.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the cons.
because it is only possible in shallow water.
Yeah. Then there is an answer. Less interruption of human activity. And what does it? It's a pro.
It can be a.
Okay, that's good answer. Okay. And what about the floating?
It's easier to install because you like you made the wind turbine on a harbor and then you transport it by boat. So you don't need to install it to your plant site.
Mhm. Yeah.
You get even more powerful and constant point because it is more available.
And you can install it even if it's deep water.
Exactly. So it's abundant installation.
I was watching the setting.
Yeah. Can be studied on the deep water. More, yeah, that's also the same. Deeper waters. This is right. And what about cons?
What is the most expensive because technology department.
Yeah, that's right.
It is more subject to storms. It is not the fixed.
Yes. Any other idea?
The maintenance is harder also.
Yeah. Do you have any other ideas? Dangerous when the floating device has, yeah. Yes, that's right. And also I will ask you if which one do you think it's more environmental damaging and which one is instead easier to move. So if you have any ideas about this. Which one do you think, for example, among the ocean bottom fixed and floating one of the two causes more damage to the environment.
The ocean bottom pit.
Yeah.
Because you have to install the thing on the bed of the water.
Yeah, and so for also another a point to discuss is which one is more easy to move, and so it's advantageous.
The floating.
Yeah, so even if it's very expensive, the most expensive one, at least these expenses are paid back by the easy to move, and so it's very advantageous. Okay, so this is the end of my discussion, and thank you all for participating. Now, Professor, how can I say it?
I'm gonna do it.